Private Selection is not liable in any way to pay medical bills you may sustain during this challenge, including but not limited to broken bones, drastic blood loss, damage to vision or hearing, paralysis, internal bleeding, swelling, bruising, or even death. Do you agree to these terms?
Yes.
Do you agree to waive your rights to sue Private Selection on any grounds during the challenge to obtain a free sneaker?
Yes.
Do you agree to accept a sneaker not in your size?
Yes.
Do you agree to tag Private Selection upon completion of this challenge, if physically able to do so?
Yes.
In the unlikely scenario that you lose your dick during this challenge, Private Selection is not responsible for therapy. Do you comply?
Wait, what?
If we shoot your dick off, do you agree to not hold Early Bird Gang responsible for your therapy?
Guess so?
Sir, we need you to respond directly with yes or no.
Yes.
Yes what?
If you shoot my dick off, Private Selection's not reliable.
Okay, I think we're good. Is your vest tightly secured?
I'm not wearing a vest.
Is your protective barrier secure?
Yes.
Are you ready for Early Bird Gang's Sneaker Shotgun Challenge?
Yes.
Proceed.
This is the end. Booty shorts on a bunch of grown men selling sneakers. This be the type of shit you can't defend. Private Selection, I'm saying I can't believe it, and you can't pretend to not see it. These niggas showing their whole thigh. I wanna know why children can idolize those guys. Rocking clothes Instagram hoes by. Nova says go up a whole size of 3. Somebody shoot me. This cannot be where we at now. This is goofy. In Private Selection, look pussy. Go put some pants on. Y'all left your house in a damn thong. Is this what you built in your brand on? Y'all make us look pussy as ever. Y'all got no pants on. This is what you took a chance on. Private Selection, you damn wrong. You gotta do better. Put some pants on. Put some pants on. Left your house in a damn thong. Looking damn wrong.
Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of a rare pair of sneakers, courtesy of Private Selection.
Can you hear it? The roar of the crowd. Look at these pathetic motherfuckers, celebrating and cheering on a bunch of price-gouging-ass resellers. It's like they're all happy to be bent over and raped till the blood oozes from their... You know what? Never mind. A sea of idiots cheering on a company who makes their fortune scalping the hell out of you. What the fuck has become of the sneaker culture? Where they see heroes, I see grimy, greedy scumbag vultures who smile in your face as their left hand reaches for your wallet with super glue, looking to take every cent they can find from the dumbest fucks in the culture who just have to have what they are told to be legit pairs of sneakers. Resellers. Their existence is and forever will be the Armageddon of the shooniverse. And sometimes it feels like all we can do is watch.
Welcome back to Gifted, everybody. A rapid-fire UA sneaker review show for sneaker renegades. By now, if you haven't guessed, Private Selection has got to be one of the thirstiest. corniest, cocksuckiest collection of scumbag reselling store owners in America. And they narrowly escaped the clutches of exposure this past month with the orange lobsters. This right here is an image from Sneaker Bar Detroit, showing an early pair of lost and founds which could easily go down in history as one of the most botched sneaker releases of all time. Probably in part due to shit like this.
To the whole question, right, of this lost and found thing, I mean, I can go ahead and just answer it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I got offered 1,200 pairs of lost and founds yesterday, backdoored from boutiques. So,
total or one?
That was one boutique, well, one store that owns multiple boutiques, multiple locations. So yes, they are being backdoored.
You heard it from this gelatinous jigglypuff reselling Jabba himself. 1,002 motherfucking 100 pairs of lost and founds offered to be backdoored. That's 1,200 people whose chances were stolen from them to hit for retail, and none of this would be possible without the dumb blind sheep in this crowd rewarding people like Private Selection. Now, Sneaker Bar Detroit often posts stuff like this, and I often wonder, hold on a second. Did you guys notice something? What the hell kind of alien monster is holding these sneakers? You got a fat, tatted, manly arm with Sasquatch hair, but attached to it is a fresh, exfoliated, dainty woman hand with glittery nail polish. What the fuck? I don't even know what I'm looking at, but I'm wondering how the hell I never noticed this before. Sneaker Bar Detroit. What kind of weird fetishes are you into? Has it always been like this? Well, I guess so. Anyways, this is an early pair of lost and founds posted by Sneaker Bar Detroit, and Lord knows where the hell they got them from. But as it turns out, the pairs of orange lobsters that did release to the public came with black bands after all. And Private Selection, being so happy to avoid further controversy, were anxious to let us know about it.
Fat Ricky Martin puts up a post where they actually had bands made that said the bands are black. That's gotta be the most expensive sigh of relief I've ever seen in my fucking life. But to be honest, these guys were fucked either way, because early UA pairs had black bands too. They were damned either way you slice it. And honestly, it needs to stay that way until these cocksuckers start explaining where they're getting these shits.
But they'll never do that, because if they did, either they would be exposed for mixing in UAs, or somebody over there across the water in the Nike factory is getting fired, and the dominoes would just keep on falling. We are gonna take one final look into the character of the 3 fuckiest fuckboys of Texas. And while we're at it, check out a few new fresh pairs of UAs from our friends across the water who go by the name of Frost Kicks 2018 and Rare Rep Sneakers 2. Let's see what the hell they're working on.
Hello, my name's Troll. I get UA shoes from a bunch of plugs. Let me introduce you. And if you resisted and took a L on your whole wish list, I'ma help your spirits get lifted. This is my new show called Gifted. Yeah. Fuck a reseller though, we ain't playing no more, and they already know. Fat cat greedy is a bitch too. Fat cat greedy is a bitch. He's a bitch. Fat cat greedy is a bitch. He's a bitch. With a tampon stuck inside his dick. Fat cat greedy is a bitch too.
You have to realize, like, sneakerheads don't really shop at sneaker stores.
They don't. They have their own sources of getting it for the low, and that's what they stick to. But those are the first ones to voice
and
their
they're the
opinions.
first ones to voice all their opinions. And you can't tell me, if you're a sneakerhead, you've ever just walked into a sneaker store and supported them or bought stuff from sneaker. You're buying from peer to peer.
This motherfucker says sneakerheads don't ever just walk in and support them. Why don't sneakerheads just walk into a resale shop and start buying everything in sight? I wonder. It's the ability of these fake-ass culture vulturing store owners to manipulate a few key terms that allow these cocksuckers to keep on thriving. What Private Selection calls support, I call it allowing you fucking chumps to perform necrophilia upon the people who don't know any better. I mean, come on. A couple of months ago, you guys were charging $400 and $500 for a pair of panda dunks. And now that YouTuber Trippin' has been verbally assaulting you, you don't even post shoes on your site anymore for purchase. You're hiding because you know the only people that are gonna buy from you are beta male and female sneaker simps and other uneducated sheep unlucky enough to wander into your shop. I hate you, Private Selection. I hate you. You guys prey on the ignorance of people who saw their first cool pair of Jordans by accident, scrolling through a fucking Instagram feed. Then you beat the fuck out of them with a price that's laughable and justify it by saying things like,
Having that one-on-one customer service, believe it or not, is what's going to keep that same person coming in over and over and over again and choosing your store over anyone in the cities, even if you do cost a little.
Can someone else tell me, are these guys giving out free hand jobs in the goddamn dressing room or something? I mean, what kind of service are they providing that's gonna make me wanna spend $400 on a pair of dunks?
The customer service. So if you can create a customer service with your employees as a one-on-one and engagement with just getting to know every person that comes in rather than just getting the sale, but actually getting to know the person.
Scotty has the nerve to sit there with shorts so tight and short and tight, I think I could see Janet Jackson's titties falling out of them, and then say that this epic customer service that you speak of is nothing more than
getting to know the person.
Are you sure, Scotty boy? Are you sure that's all you're doing? I mean, your $1 million customer service doesn't have anything to do with this, does it? Scotty, what the fuck is this? Again, I don't even know what I'm looking at. But this is one of the most questionable things I think I've ever seen a reseller do. Jesus Christ. Dude's got Harry and the Henderson's legs, thighs all out like a bitch in a yoga class, hands cupping his dick and balls, I don't understand it. Goddamn sex offender glasses on, looking down at his meat like it just got done making a bad decision. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's take everything off except the bling, huh, Scotty? Make sure nobody forgets all the money you're making off of them while you're fucking them in the ass for shoes. And what about this one? All that money flipping sneakers bought Scotty a whole mouth full of veneers. You must have had some serious meth mouth before, bitch. I'm looking at this shit like, yo, yo. Do you not realize you're catering to a culture of 90% men? Who the hell asked this guy for a Private Selection topless swimsuit calendar? Then it gets better. Hold on, it gets better. Then you got a random tattoo of a chicken getting ready to deep throat an elephant while a dog watches on one arm, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ tearing up on the other arm, probably because he's trying to look away from Scotty's teeny tiny pregnant hamster nipples as they lactate over a pair of M&M 2s. I need to know, who asked for this? And these are the same kind of people pushing the idea that paying resale for a sneaker is cool because of customer service.
If this is the kind of service you're providing, I'll gladly take my ass across that water and get a shoe like this.
Jordan 3 pit crew. I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing a problem here. We got Oregon 3s on the UA side looking amazing, and we got the reselling dumpster fire of Private Selection on the other side, out here posing for gay Playboy. Yeah, I'm good over here. Tell me, what the fuck is the point of me paying resellers 15 grand for this shoe instead of 150 or so? Private selection. Can you tell me the answer?
So I pull into the mall, can't find parking anywhere. I don't have time to drive around to look for this parking spot that's free. And so what's my other option? Valet. Valet is a service. They are a provider. They are an instant gratification. They are a problem solver of your stress and needs, and it happens instantly. What do you have to do? You have to pay a fee. A fee over what free was 5 seconds ago.
Right.
You're paying a fee, but with that fee comes what?
Convenience.
The convenience. But I explained to them that we are a valet service in a sense to where we are here to provide for you.
Interesting comparison, Scotty, but you're forgetting one thing. People are paying for the convenience of having someone park for them, but the difference between valet parking and you reselling cocksuckers is that the valet department isn't intentionally blocking parking spaces in order to create a false scarcity and then jack the prices up through the fucking roof. Resell culture does that. And because of that, your metaphor is total bullshit. And your fat-headed friend can smile and nod like you're saying something genius, but we can all see through the cap.
No one's forcing you to valet. You don't have to valet. You don't want to valet. Like, I don't understand I never have understood where the animosity comes from.
The real sneakerheads.
The real sneakerheads. We don't valet. Like,
it's not going to hurt.
Like, I guarantee you half of you sneakerheads probably do valet when you go places.
See, that's the problem. Yes, you are forcing people to valet, because every single time you backdoor a sneaker, some beta male sneaker simp who still believes that they have to have the authentic product walks into your store and is manipulated to believe that you're providing a service, because they don't understand that not only are you the exact reason why they have to pay a premium, but that you have no way of proving that your shit's legitimate in the first place.
You can go to Ruth Chris and you can eat an $80 steak, and you can go to Denny's and eat a $12 steak.
But it's the exact same steak.
Yeah, because to me, it's like the difference between going and buying A5 Wagyu at a high-end steak restaurant or going to your local butcher that has that same A5 and cooking it yourself. Yeah. That's the difference between going to a store that has the experience or doing a peer-to-peer transaction through StockX, etc. Now,
you know, I've been battling resellers a long time, and anytime they compare a shoe to anything else, I just feel like face palming. I don't understand how you can be this successful and this dumb all at the same time. Also, what the fuck is this experience they're talking about by going into a store? We walk in, we see a shitload of sneakers, and then we buy them. You lame fucks. Trying to get to know us isn't an experience, it's more like an annoyance to me. It's none of your business what fucking brings me in the store today. Take your ass back there and bring me my fucking size, you corny bitches. Is getting to know me gonna make you knock $400 off this overpriced shit? I mean, what, am I some kind of an asshole? Cause I don't wanna get to know a guy who does shit like this in his spare time? I got rare rep shoes over here getting me shoes for under retail, and I've never even seen his face. And I definitely haven't seen his bare chest. I'm talking about a shoe like this. Boom shakalaka, the Jordan 4 black and light steel. Like everybody says, these are compared to the M&M Jordan 4s, and these shits are a banger. During the COVID years, these would have been getting pushed for $600, but luckily, as more and more people wake up from stupidity, resellers on StockX are forced to look for $150 over retail. After fees, that could easily become $220 over retail. And Private Selection is probably still pushing these shits for $450. Probably. I wouldn't know for sure, because they're too scared to post their prices online anymore. That's a first. I've never seen resellers ashamed of their own ripoffs before. But when it comes to sneakers like this Oregon 3 Pick Brew and the Black Steel Jordan 4 from Rare Rep Sneakers 2, you'll have Scotty squeezing the breast milk out of his chimpanzee nipples as he screams about how the colors are on point. Build on point, they're undetectable on feet, and deserve the grade of an 89.4 out of 10. Son of a bitch! Yeah.
I want want to just take a minute to look at your hoochie daddy shorts right now. Me and you are doing it really well right now. They got to make sure that it's 6 inches above the knee. Then when you put your hand down, you got to make sure your hand goes longer than the short.
After Tony D, Bullet RC, and other mainstream shootubers boycotted SneakerCon, we thought that would be the end of it. But instead, it went and partnered with eBay and now houses something even worse. Mutant legit checkers, random kids claiming to have friends and family Travis Scott 4s, and a rogue reseller out here encouraging young boys to wear shorts that would get them expelled from high school. Seriously, man, what is the deal with the male booty shorts? I mean, what woman looks at a man wearing this and says, that's a man I'd like to fuck? Questionable early pairs, sky-high fucking resale prices, and Speedos aren't the only thing Private Selection has up their sleeve. God damn, I hate these guys.
So not only are we providing jobs for these people with the service we provide and the profits we make from the shoes, we're turning around and we're letting these guys who work for us create dreams within these walls as well.
Correct.
What Scotty's referring to is that supposedly these guys are financially backing their employees' dreams of starting a clothing brand. Something about how they pay for the first run, and whatever money the creators make off of that must be used to create the next run, which seems admirable that they use their sneaker reselling blood money to do that, except for when their merch ends up looking like this.
So what we do in fashion, man, if it goes well, we remake it and we put it out in a different style. So Early Bird, SneakerCon, Home Team, t-shirt, creative directed by Scotty.
Yo, for real, what the fuck is this?
So on the back, you got the Dodgers, Early Bird Boys remake, and then what's the top say, Larry?
It says Home Team
is the best team.
And then down below?
Early Bird gets the worm.
In just in case you didn't know, Early Bird Boys are a part of the Home Team.
Correct.
This black dude that talks with a lisp, looking like a triple whopper with extra cheese, I'm guessing is a designer or owner at this company Hum Fam? Maybe I'm out of the loop, I don't fucking know. But he compares the quality of this shirt to that of Balenciaga.
It's an 11 ounce, 98% cotton, 2% poly, the same fabric, same as Balenciaga's t-shirt.
But the design of this shit looks like 3rd grade art class. Who the fuck is buying this shit? Like seriously, I'm trying to figure this out. This design is so lazy and retarded that... Oh my God. Gay Screech is at it again with these fucking booty shorts. This time in lime green leopard print. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, fellas? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Oh my... Anyways, this design is basic as fuck. And I couldn't find out what they were selling these Balenciaga t-shirts for, but I took a look at Private Selection's other designs that are even less impressive. These clowns are pushing this bullshit for 45 bucks while claiming they're not trying to get rich.
I move with my heart. I don't move with the intentions of getting over on people, getting rich, and doing these things.
My guy, you're selling Fruit of the Loom t-shirts with your fucking store name on it in basic text for 45 bucks. You don't see how this could be viewed as you trying to get rich, just like all the shoes in your store. Those t-shirts probably cost 10 bucks to make, and you couldn't give people a better design than this shit?
As simple as a cotton t-shirt. That's $1,200 at Louis Vuitton, but a cotton t-shirt and you can get a 3-pack Hanes.
Right, but but whenever it comes to sneakers, everybody wants to be like, no, you can't do it like that. What do you mean I can't do it like that? If Apple can do it, if Walmart can do it, if Kenmore can do it, like, why can't I do it?
But you're not trying to get rich, right?
I don't talk about my car. You've never heard me talk about my car. You've never heard me talk about my house, and you've never seen me talk about my watch.
Bitch, you're doing it right now. I'm showing you guys all this to
highlight
that these dudes, like most store-owning resellers, are trying to appear humble.
Success to me is valued on how many lives I can change.
Or like they're here for you.
We're turning around and we're letting these guys who work for us create dreams within these walls as well.
That their service is of pure intention, but they're actually nothing more than wolves, looking to take a big-ass bite out of a sheep's ass. And their arrogance doesn't stop at just the buyers. These guys think they're gods among other resellers.
Let's say big people like us, Stadium Goods, Urban Necessities, Flight Club, Cool Kicks, whatever, we start selling all of these shoes at the same price as StockX. Do the other reseller kids out there, do their careers survive?
No. It's over.
It kills the entire ecosystem, correct? You need certain people like us to set a bar and understand the value for you other resellers to even have a margin to make money in this game.
If I got this correct, these assholes are actually saying that small resellers need them. they need Private Selection to sell things for way above StockX ask.
If every store around here, in the U.S., in the world, sold for StockX ask,
wouldn't be a store.
There's no little resellers anymore. Y'all are gone. It's
Every
gone.
single one of you are gone.
These clowns, hanging out like scrotum sacks at King Arthur's table, are trying to convince you that they charge more for the good of the competition. I'm showing you guys all this to paint a full picture of the scumbags we're dealing with. Hey, Larry. Fuck you! All I'm hearing in these Private Selection podcasts are 3 con men masquerading as fucking tree-hugging hippies, justifying to themselves that everything they do is amazing. And like most, if not all resellers, have no way of proving that they aren't charging up the ass for a shoe like this. Jordan 5 and Air Jordan 1 lost and found. When we first saw images of this shoe, who would have thought it was gonna have women's limited sizing? Luckily, UAs have a fix for that. And for the right price, Private Selection knows the plug that can get you your size 12 also. We also have the Lost and Found, a sneaker release so fucked up that big sizes were going for $500 on release day. That's a hefty price to pay for a single sneaker, and I guess that's why these resale shops love consignment.
Now, one thing I want to make things clear is we've been talking a lot about the shoes in the store. 650 pairs in here, 1,800 pairs total. The one thing that matters the most is that nothing is consignment.
That's very true.
We own every single shoe in this store.
Every item in this.
Every item in this store. Wait, accessories, clothing, shoes, doesn't matter what it is, we own everything.
Wait a minute, so you guys bought everything in the store, either through Backdooring or from other resellers. These Lost and Founds, you actually paid over retail for these shits? The Gore-Tex 5's now going under retail. You paid over retail for these shits? What?
And the thing that we take pride the most in about owning all these shoes is the sacrifices that we made to be able to obtain these with our own money.
What the hell kind of sacrifices did you guys make? Besides maybe your pride before asking your mommies and daddies for an oversized loan to stock your fucking piece of shit store? Because according to your Facebook pages, before you started Private Selection, Fat Ricky Martin worked as a systems admin for Blue Apron. I don't know what the fuck that means. Kind of sounds techie. Maybe he helped crunch some numbers like an accountant or something like that. I don't know. But Blue Apron is a meal prep delivery service. Does that sound like a 6-figure job capable of financing a sneaker store whose entire inventory is purchased at 50% or higher markup? I don't know about that. But what I do know is that on New Year's Eve in 2022, this fat bitch was popping Dom Perignon. And in 2015, he was getting 6 likes on his Facebook posts. And this fucking guy, Larry, all I know is he has some long-winded title for some clothing distribution thing he was doing with Scotty. I don't know what kind of money that brought in. But what I do know is that in 2022, he had Joe Coy walking through his sneaker store. But in 2017, he was hyping up selling stocks on Robinhood. And Gay Screech. Outside of partnering with Larry and then going to jail for reasons unknown, I don't know what the fuck this weirdo ever did. But what I do know is that in 2012 he was rocking Ewings, his shorts were regular, but in 2022...
When I first saw that was round 2, where they were sitting at that desk, buying.
They always had the desk in the back.
And I watched them do that, and I was like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Because round 2 has such a great reputation for selling legit pairs, right? Round 2 probably has Gore-Tex 5s in big men's sizes. And this is an example of a company you wanted to model your shit after? In my opinion. Opinion: the absolute best way to push UAs with impunity is to own your entire stock. That way you can control and conceal the origin of everything you sell, especially shoes like these Jordan 1 Lost and Founds and Gore-Tex 5s from Frost Kicks 2018. Slap a private selection barcode on all these shits and have Joke Boy walking through your store talking about how the colors are on point, build on point, no receipts for any of this shit in sight because there's no point when they're undetectable on feet and deserve the grade of a 78.7 out of 10. Put on some goddamn men's high shorts, got you fruity bitch, fuck yeah!
I was surprised because I wasn't expecting this at all. But what he had here was the FNF, Travis Scott.
Here we go again. The #1 place where people can sell their UAs is retail, and all they need is a little bit of clout.
I'm gonna tell you right now, in the last hour, we've had Ronnie,
Clout,
Mayor,
Clout,
and Big Boy Chang,
Clout,
on top of Soldier Boy,
Clout,
coming by the booth.
Clout. The private selection team roams the premises and endorses a random fucking kid who claims to have a legitimate pair of friends and family Travis Scott 4s, and he's walking around with it on top of a shoebox like it ain't nothing.
But what he had here was the FNF, Travis Scott.
You want to tell the story about how you got in?
Yeah, so basically I met this guy, right? His girl's family works for the Kylie Jenner's team.
Right.
And then for his birthday, a few years back, they were able to hook him up with these. And then he wore them for a good 30 minutes to an hour, took them off, and then they were just sitting ever since, and he sold them to me.
38 minutes to an hour. Okay. If you believe that shit, I bet you think strippers like you too. And 38 minutes to an hour is such a random time span to be throwing out there. Plus, the guy he met receives one of the most limited sneakers on earth directly from Travis's team, rocks them for an hour, and then just sells them to some random kid who just so happens to have 20 grand lying around to buy off a guy he met. How fucking stupid do you think people are?
So that's,
What's the offer right now that you're trying to get for these today?
I'm trying to get anything around 28,000.
Okay, yep. I feel like that's a going market.
Yep.
Fair.
It's interesting to me that private selection wasn't jumping up and down to buy this shit, but they're sure as hell happy to let him plug his Instagram like he's fucking legit.
My IG is rare.supplier, and that's where I'm selling most of my shoes at.
So, guys, when this video drops and you're looking for this shoe, you know to reach out to this.
So, early bird bitches, tell me this. If this guy's so legit, then why is he out here selling early UA Dior 1s with the fucking early UA Dior box? Just like I got. If he's legit, then why is he selling chunky dunkies where the inside colors are separated instead of blending together in a soft gradient? Why does he have a second pair of Kylie Jenner's friends and family Travis 4s in a colorway we've never seen before? And why is he rocking shorts small enough to get Michael Phelps an Olympics disqualification? If we're supposed to believe that some random schmuck can just stumble upon every rare pair of sneakers there is, then you might as well believe that I too can have a legit pair of rare shoes. I'm talking about a shoe like this. Oh, the Air Jordan 4, Michigan, PA. God damn, them boys crossed the water, put some sauce into this one. And if they were sitting in private selection, these shits would be over 6 grand.
People always say, oh, well, they're just taking advantage of people who don't know any better, right?
Well, jerky legs Larry, that's because you are. The fact is, there's a whole lot of people out there who are still unaware that UAs exist, and they believe that there's only real or fake. And they still believe fakes look like trash, but I mean, come on. Take your heads out of your asses and look at this shit.
When it's Friday night and it's time to hit the club, or it's Saturday night and it's time to step out, I need a fit for tonight. You got this new shirt, you got these pants, and now I need some shoes to match, and that's all that matters.
Trust me, if I told those same people that I got UAs over here that look the same and very well could be the same shoe that's in private selection, we all have no way of knowing the difference. And you could buy them for $140, take them to the club, and when Regina spills her fucking apple martini all over it, you won't have to feel like choking a bitch. I promise you any thinking person is gonna take the $140 UA over the $6,400 private selection version. These Michigan PEs from Frost Kicks 2018 are so fucking amazing to look at that even that small Asian reseller with the friends and family Travis Scott 4s could walk around SneakerCon with Ian and Scotty's endorsement, get away with flipping it for thousands of dollars, and have his victim talking about how the colors are on point. Build on point. If private selection owns everything they sell by backdooring and buying from resellers, then how the fuck are they gonna prove that they aren't selling UAs as retail when they're undetectable on feet and deserve the grade of a 98.5 out of 10? 3 sons of inbred bitches, fuck yeah! Booty shorts on a bunch of grown men. Selling sneakers. It's 2023, and the same games are being played, showing early UAs for Clout, allegedly, claiming to be so plugged in and in the loop that no one, not Nike, not celebrities, not even China, can get their hands on shoes sooner than they can. Oh, but we can, can't we? The fact is undeniable, UAs are becoming more accepted and it threatens the resale culture. A culture that we've allowed to grow out of control, so much so that other random companies are trying to stick their greedy hands in the pot. And the crazy ones who just want to rock shoes are becoming an endangered species and replaced by private selection wannabes who upcharge you fees so high that most idiot sheep associate it with the feeling of trust. Also that you can overcome your misplaced insecurities and allow them to use your weakness to add another Rolex to their wrist, another chain around their neck, another bottle of Dom Perignon to their tables. They don't want to see you go the UA route. They don't want you to know that these shits are the same thing in all reality, and they most definitely don't want you to find out. They could be selling you UAs for the high, because if you did, you'd be able to cut them out of the equation, send them back to irrelevance, and be able to have the power to rock what you cop. Cop everything you want, and live in a world where there's no sheep allowed. Peace.
This is the end. This is it. Booty shorts on a bunch of grown men selling sneakers. This be the type of shit you can't defend. Private selection, I'm saying I can't believe it, and you can't pretend to not see it. These niggas showing their whole thigh. I wanna know why children can idolize those guys. Rocking clothes Instagram hoes by. Nova says go up a whole size of 3. Somebody shoot me. This cannot be where we at now. This is goofy. In private selection, look pussy. Go put some pants on. Y'all left your house in a damn thong. Is this what you built in your brand on? Y'all make us look pussy as ever. Y'all got no pants on. This is what you took a chance on. Private selection, you damn wrong. You gotta do better. Put some pants on. Put some pants on. Left your house in a damn thong. Looking damn wrong. Just remember what they told us. This is not a culture anymore.